Good day everyone, we are Group 1 and today we will be presenting on the topic Cordillera region, how geography shapes culture. The Cordillera region with its mountainous terrain, vast river systems and cold climate has played a significant role in shaping the traditions, lifestyle and practices of its people. From their agricultural techniques to their rich artistic heritage, geography has influenced every aspect of their culture. To begin our discussion, I will now turn it over to my groupmate to present our topic.
Next is the overview and importance of our topic. Let's tackle first the overview. The connection between geography and culture is crucial in understanding how societies develop. So geography and culture are closely connected because the land, climate, and natural resources of a place influence of how people lived in. Then, in Cordillera region, the mountainous terrain, cool climate, and natural resources shape people's way of life. So it is said there that including the high mountains, cool weather, and rich natural resources in Cordillera region of the Philippines shape the daily lives, traditions, and customs of their people. For example, the farming methods, clothing, houses, and even festivals are influenced by the environment. Next is the three importance of our topic. First, it helps us appreciate the indigenous cultures of the Philippines. So understanding indigenous cultures is about learning the Cordillera region helps appreciate the unique traditions and way of life of indigenous groups in the Philippines. Second, it shows how people adapt to their environment while preserving traditions. So adapting to the environment, people in the region have to live in harmony with nature while keeping their customs and beliefs alive. Then third is it highlights the importance of protecting natural and cultural heritage. Protecting the heritage is by studying their culture and way of life. We understand the importance of preserving both the natural environment and cultural traditions for future generations. So this topic helps us see how people and nature are connected and why it is important to respect and protect both. Now, let's take a look in the picture. They are Cordilleran people in their traditional attire. The Cordilleran people wear colorful and unique clothes that show their culture and traditions. Men often wear a bahag, a woven loincloth, while women wear a tapis, a wraparound skirt. Their clothes are made from hand-woven fabric with beautiful patterns. They also wear beaded jewelry, headbands, and tattoos to show their identity and status in the community. Next picture is a map showing Cordillera's location in the Philippines. The Cordillera region is in the northern part of Luzon, Philippines. It is a mountainous area with many highlands and valleys. This region is a home to different indigenous groups like the Ifugao, Kankanay, Ibaloy, and Bontoc. The map helps us see where Cordillera is and understand how its land affects the way people live.
So now, let's know more about the Cordillera region. The Cordillera region, or the Cordillera Administrative Region, or CAR, is located in the island of Luzon. It is the only landlocked region in the archipelago, bordered by the Ilocos region to the west and southwest, and by the Cagayan Valley region to the north, east, and southeast. It is known for its rugged mountains, deep valleys, and rich natural resources. The region was officially created on July 15, 1987, covering most of the Cordillera mountain range of Luzon that is home to numerous ethnic groups. According to the 2020 Census of Population and Housing, this region is the least populated region in the Philippines, less than that of the national capital, the city of Manila. The Cordillera region consists of 6 provinces. The first one is Abra Province, known for its bamboo-based crafts and deep Spanish colonial influences. Second is Apayao, home to vast forests and rivers, with the ethnic people as one of its main indigenous people. Third is Benguet, famous for its cool climate, vegetable farms, and the city of Baguio, the summer capital of the Philippines. Fourth is Ifugao, renowned for the Banawe Rice Terraces, a UNESCO World Heritage Site. Fifth is Kalinga Province, known for its warrior heritage, tattoo artistry, it is where Wangod live, and traditional woven textiles. Sixth one is Mountain Province, recognized for its hanging coffins in Sagada and indigenous traditions. The Baguio City is the region's economic and educational hub. Is famous for its pine trees, cold weather, and the Panagbenga Festival or the Flower Festival. So now, let's proceed to the significant influence of the region's geography to the various aspects of life. The first one is agriculture. The agriculture, the cool climate allows for highland farming. They produce vegetables, strawberries, and coffee. Second is in their architecture. Traditional houses such as the Ifugao, which is called Bale, and for the Kalinga, which is called the Binayon, are designed to withstand cold weather and earthquakes. For their clothing, the use of hand-woven textiles like the enabel and the Kalinga wave reflects indigenous artistry and traditions. The food. Common dishes include pinikpikan or a smoked chicken dish, itag, a salted and fermented pork, and a rice-based delicacies. For their festivals, each province has its own cultural festivals, such as the Langay Festival or the mountain province, and the Budong Festival for the Kalinga, and also the Panagbenga Festival that I already mentioned, which is in the Baguio City.
Okay, so now let us move on to the climate and terrain of Cordillera Administrative Region. So the terrain of Cordillera Administrative Region is highly rugged and mountainous, characterized by steep slopes, deep valleys, high peaks, and plateaus. So the region is dominated by mountain ranges forming a series of peaks, ridges, and steep cliffs. So one of the most famous mountains in Cordillera Administrative Region is the Mount Pulag, which has the highest peak in Luzon for about 2,928 meters above sea level and is known for its Sea of Clouds. Cordillera Administrative Region also has several major bodies of water which are crucial for irrigation, hydroelectric power, and tourism. So one major example is the Chico River, which is the longest river in the region, running through Kalinga, Mountain Province, and Apayao. So the climate in the Cordillera Administrative Region is generally cool and wet, influenced by its high elevation and tropical location. So it is much cooler compared to lowlands, making it ideal for farming crops like strawberries, vegetables, and coffee.
So now, let us talk about how geography influenced culture. So agriculture. The Banawi Rice Terraces are a UNESCO World Heritage Site. Located in the mountains of the Ifugao region in the Philippines, the Banawi Rice Terraces are a prime example of human ingenuity in adapting geography. These ancient terraces were carved into the mountainside over 2,000 years ago by indigenous Ifugao people to grow rice in an area with limited flat land. The terraces are now not only a significant agricultural achievement but also a major cultural symbol of the Ifugao community. So rice terraces prevent soil erosion and efficiently use water for irrigation. The terraces are designed to hold water in small pools, which not only irrigates the rice crops but also prevents water runoff, helping to maintain soil quality. The system of terracing is crucial for sustaining agriculture in a mountainous region, where rainwater is collected and distributed efficiently throughout the crops. This method reduces the risk of soil erosion and ensures sustainable farming practices. Now let us go to their traditional houses. So Ifugao huts are built on stilts using wood and bamboo. The traditional Ifugao huts, known as bale or bale, are elevated on stilts to protect the inhabitants from flooding, pests, and wild animals. These huts are made primarily from local materials such as wood, bamboo, and thatch, making them sustainable and well-suited to the environment. The stilt design allows for better airflow and keeps the living area dry, which is particularly important in the humid and rainy climate of the region. Designed to withstand cold temperatures and pests. The elevated structure also helps the houses cope with cold mountain temperatures and high humidity, while the use of local materials like bamboo is natural pest repellent. The thatched roofs are insulating, providing warmth during cool nights, and the design minimizes exposure to pests, which are common in the region. The houses are strategically built to meet both environmental and cultural needs, showcasing the deep connection between the people and their surroundings. So here are the photos of the Banawi rice terraces and the Ifugao huts.
Is clothing. So one of the most well-known cultural traditions in the Cordillera is their weaving. So indigenous groups like the Ifugao, Kalinga, and Buntok create woven fabrics using traditional methods passed down for generations. So these fabrics are colorful and have intricate patterns that symbolize their identity, status, and beliefs. So the cool climate also influences their attire. People wear thick woven garments to stay warm, especially in high altitudes area. Next is food. So food in the Cordillera region is also shaped by geography. So since refrigeration was not available in the past, Cordillerans developed food preservation techniques. So one example is itag, a type of preserved smoked pork that is salted and dried for weeks. Another unique dish is pinikpikan, so which is made by beating the chicken lightly before cooking. So this technique is believed to enhance the flavor of the dish. Both dishes are often prepared for special gatherings and rituals. Third is festival. So festival in the Cordillera region also highlight the relationship between geography and culture. So one of the most famous festival is the Panagbenga festival in Baguio City. So Panagbenga means season of blooming. And this festival celebrates the beauty of flowers that thrive in the region's cool climate. So the event features grand floral floats, street dancing, and performances inspired by Cordilleran traditions. So the festival not only showcases Baguio's rich biodiversity but also attracts tourists, boosting the local economy.
So now let's tackle about how culture influences geography. Culture plays a crucial role in shaping geography of the Cordillera region, particularly in the areas of environmental conservation and sacred beliefs about nature. The indigenous group in this mountainous region have developed ways of living that helps preserve their environment while maintaining a strong spiritual connection to nature. In terms of environmental conservation, the Ifugao and the other Cordilleran groups practice traditional farming methods that protect the land. One of the most remarkable examples is the Banawi rice terraces, a UNESCO World Heritage Site. These terraces, carved into the mountain over 2,000 years ago, demonstrate a sustainable approach to agriculture. How it protects the environment. The terraces prevent soil erosion by creating steps that slow down the flow of the rainwater. The irrigation system is carefully designed to recycle water from forests and springs, ensuring a steady water supply without damaging the land. The Ifugao practice crop rotation and organic farming, avoiding harmful chemicals that could harm the soil and the water sources. This balance between human activity and nature shows how Cordilleran culture directly shapes the geography of the region. Instead of clearing forests for large-scale farming, they work with the landscape, preserving its natural beauty while ensuring food production. So in terms of sacred beliefs and nature, Cordilleran indigenous group including the Ifugao, Kankini, and Kalinga have deep spiritual beliefs connecting to the land. They believe that spirits known as Anito reside in nature such as in trees, rivers, and mountains. How it affects geography. Before cutting down trees, hunting animals, or planting crops, they perform rituals to ask permission from nature spirits. This practice discourages over-harvesting and help maintain the region biodiversity. Certain forests, mountains, and rivers are considered sacred sites and are left untouched. These areas become natural wildlife sanctuaries and help preserve the ecological balance. The belief in the land spirit also strengthens community-based conservation efforts where locals take responsibility for protecting their environment. By integrating environmental conservation with spiritual beliefs, the Cordilleran people have successfully maintained their rich natural landscapes for centuries. This culture not only adapts to geography but also actively shapes and protects, ensuring that future generations can continue living in harmony with nature.
Let's go to the summary of the key points that were discussed earlier. So, first, mountains and climate shape, agriculture and traditions. The Towering mountains and distinct cooler climate of the Cordillera region have fundamentally shaped the agricultural practices and long-held traditions of its people, influencing everything from the crops they cultivate to the timing of their rituals. This unique geographical context has fostered ingenious solutions like the intricate rice terraces, demonstrating a deep understanding of the land's capabilities and limitations. Cordilleran communities have developed highly specialized farming techniques adapted to the steep slopes and varying altitudes, ensuring sustainable food production for generations. The traditions, deeply rooted in the cycles of nature and the challenges of mountain life, reflect a profound respect for the environment and its resources. The weather patterns, dictated by the mountainous terrain, have also influenced the type of celebrations and social gatherings that are prevalent in the region. Ultimately, the interplay between the physical landscape and the human response has created a rich tapestry of cultural expressions unique to the Cordillera. The next one is that Cordillerans have developed unique farming, architecture, clothing, and food. So, over the centuries, the Cordilleran people have ingeniously developed unique approaches to farming, architecture, clothing, and food production that are perfectly suited to their mountainous environment. The iconic Banawe rice terraces stand as a testament to their agricultural innovation, showcasing a sophisticated system of water management and land cultivation on steep inclines. Their traditional houses, often built on stilts, are designed to provide warmth in the cooler climate and protection from both pests and the elements. The distinct woven fabrics, characterized by intricate patterns and often made from thicker materials, offer both cultural identity and insulation against the cold. Similarly, the local cuisine features preservation methods like smoking and salting, as seen in Itag, which are practical adaptations to the environment and agricultural products. And the next one is that indigenous practices help protect the environment. The indigenous practices of the Cordilleran people demonstrate a profound understanding of ecological balance, contributing significantly to the protection of their surrounding environment. Their traditional farming methods, such as the careful construction and maintenance of the rice terraces, actively prevent soil erosion and promote water conservation with the mountainous terrain. Deeply held spiritual beliefs often imbue natural elements like land, forest, and rivers with sacred significance, fostering a cultural ethos of stewardship and respect for nature. Rituals and ceremonies performed before engaging in activities like logging or hunting underscores a conscious effort to maintain harmony with the natural world. This inherent connection between their cultural practices and environmental preservation highlights a sustainable way of life that has been passed down through generations. The wisdom embedded in these traditions offer valuable lessons for modern conservation effort. So for that, let us now go to the conclusion. So the overall conclusion of the topic. So first is that the Cordillera region is a great example of how people adapt to their environment. So the Cordillera region serves as a compelling and vivid illustration of the profound ways in which human societies adapt and thrive within their specific environmental context. The unique challenges and opportunities presented by its mountainous terrain, cooler climate, and natural resources have directly shaped the cultural practices and innovations of its inhabitants. From the intricate engineering of the rice terraces to the design of their dwellings and the nature of their celebrations, every phase of Cordilleran life bears the imprint of its geography. This deep interconnectedness underscores the remarkable resilience and ingenuity of the human spirit in responding to the dictates of the natural world. Studying the Cordillera provides valuable insights into the dynamic relationship between people and their environment, highlighting the importance of adaptation and resourcefulness. Next is that culture and traditions of Cordillerans are deeply connected to their mountains, rivers, and climate. So the diverse and vibrant culture and deeply rooted traditions of the Cordilleran people are inextricably linked to their majestic mountains, flowing rivers, and distinctive climate. Their agricultural practices, architectural styles, unique clothing, and flavorful cuisine are all testaments to a long history of interaction and adaptation to their specific geographical setting. The festivals and rituals that punctuate their calendar often celebrate the bounty of the land and seek to maintain harmony with the natural forces that govern their lives. This intimate connection between culture and environment forms the very essence of Cordilleran identity and provides a rich tapestry of human experience. Recognizing and appreciating this deep-seated relationship is crucial for understanding the unique character of the region and its people. And then, it is important to preserve and respect this cultural heritage. Given the profound and inseparable link between the Cordillera's geography and its rich cultural heritage, it is of paramount importance to actively engage in the preservation and respectful appreciation of this unique cultural landscape. The traditions, knowledge, systems, and environmental practices of the Cordilleran people hold immense value not only for the Philippines but of the world. Efforts to protect the natural environment of the Cordillera are intrinsically tied to the preservation of its cultural heritage, as the two are deeply intertwined. So, supporting sustainable tourism initiatives, respecting indigenous customs, and promoting cultural understanding are vital steps in ensuring the longevity of this remarkable region. By recognizing the inherent worth of the Cordillera's cultural and natural treasures, we contribute to their continued flourishing for future generations. So that will be all for this report. Thank you so much.